couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
That's going to hold a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Never drawing the starter with great field position is facing 4th down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And
Hey, baby.
Are going to take over once again.
Tayo naman, son.
37-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13.
Come on, you can't be playing the same blitz and think I'm going to fall for it again.
And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Jackson on 1st down. A short throw caught by Andrews. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now, meanwhile, they go for
Come on.
and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for.
Gus.
Dallas
Gus.
take over in
That was disappointing from you.
position. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
Couldn't control the right guy, man. Couldn't control the right guy.
This one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wound up nabbing over 20 yards.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Lamb will go in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to troop a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
You're pushing him forward.
As they stop him right around the line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On the sneak, it's Prescott.
Oh, almost. Almost. Nice one.
Dak Prescott scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after a touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this one too low.
Definitely not what I wanted.
This is a half with not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10.
Jackson now. That's going to be
Oh, Lord.
incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job.
Flowers.
That's
Interesting.
To play, but so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And a good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they recover 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete.
Nice.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that.
Oh, man, I moved too far forward. I moved too far forward.
With 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points.
I had it,
Heading to the line.
but I went too far forward. Too early. I should have waited then start moving.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now why not? Let's give this one a try. Just need guys coverage.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready
ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Go,
I'm Brandon
go.
Gordon. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On third down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Brings us 2nd and 7. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 28. A 3rd down conversion successful. Gain of 11. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Wrong, please. Wrong, please.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
Wrong,
and he will
please.
take it across midfield and down to the 45.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Excuse me.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Adafe Owe there on the tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play action now, Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my, you know that's one they so want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott now.
Why did you catch it?
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break, best of work. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get this kick started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach...
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have
different
thought
play.
a quarterback of his caliber
Same
picked off
route.
5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
Chowed proper. Nice play there. Nice play. Beautiful.
I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and that quickly as he's going to
one away
before he could even get started. Adafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. For the first play in the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On play action, Prescott.
I was there. Wait, come on! I could see where it was going. It's so obvious. It was right there. What the heck happened there? Rockwell Smith. My guy. My guy, look at that. I'm running same route. Oh, I'm ahead. I'm supposed to be just behind him.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And just a couple yards there down to 17.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward Pollard. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Prescott.
Ish, I was not. Ish, I was supposed to come closer.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion down there, they're going to set the game for the rest of the game.
Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Pollard is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Pollard again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free, and those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. Now Prescott on 4th down.
There's no one. I can see, but there's no one there.
Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Cowboys have pretty well.
I can see him, but there was no one. Nice one. But good pressure as well.
Now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already,
interesting,
it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know. Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score
interesting
game.
And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Jackson will throw again.
Yo, that was so stupid. And this guy's got blocked. And it's not even a passing interception. I saw them, both of them got blocked on their route.
That was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
On a throw like this, if it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick six. So good hustle to get back and get it down, but boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for first down to help salt this one away.
That should have been an interception.
Off the play fake. Prescott.
Boys, no one there to cover that run. That was nice though. Can't hate. Too nice.
That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Prescott here to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I'm wondering. I wonder.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something on the board and not get shut out.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to the 43. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh man, come on, Jackson. What's so difficult about making an easy short pass to Andrews there?
They're going to have it here at their own 15. Throwing here, Prescott. He's letting it fly.
There's no one there. No one there.
The Cowboys going to use their
Saw it.
timeout
No one.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Oh. Is this...
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things, not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A-game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense...
Beautiful. That was beautiful defending.
Just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Yes, my baby. Nico, nah. We got London on the track. Go.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody running off, rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law, I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tongue, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real, and that's what made me rich.
Hey,
that's what made me rich.
done.
That's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small minutes don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me. Hustling, that's what made me. That's what made me rich. Never had a mentor. Only one Scarface. I met her at a club. Twerk better when I heartbreak. Hey, go on, I wanna everything that I can. I'm praying for a Bentley and to never go to jail. Fresh up out the gutter,
Where's my phone?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Jackson, first play, going to throw. That is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Jackson going to shift him around. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
He'll get this to about the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Why am I not finding that? Okay.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Let's go for
Okay,
it.
look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Preston.
That should have been an interception. That should have been an interception.
No, not at all, and you know what else you did? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. That's back. It's a pick 6 and a random touchdown. So Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
What the heck's going on? I don't know. This one is.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
I did do that, so let's just check if it's still there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They go back to Pollard on second down.
Oh, don't tell me it's a face mask. Come on.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Beautiful.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football? And
I didn't move that guy. It was too slow.
Make sure that he's really
it's too
into
slow.
this game.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does. And the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Prescott now on second down.
Catch it! Catch it! Clowney! Catch it!
The frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Prescott off play action.
Yeah, you couldn't get him.
Taken in by
Like his I can't believe he was quicker than you. And he's bigger.
26. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roll down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Catch. 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 Come on, Stevens.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On play action, Prescott.
Boys, you can't cover him. What?
Brandon Cooks, 26 yards. And the Cowboys
I'm even thinking you have it covered.
away from drawing level. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
I know.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening.
You know what
But
I
they
need to
found
do.
the opening and exploited it.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Let's see what I need to do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. On 2nd down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 4-yard line. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And Edwards trying to push forward, but unsuccessful.
What a nice
stop
stop.
him short of the marker. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing.
He was so free, Jackson. Like, it's not difficult to make the pass.
And fighting to keep him at the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Given 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Did my eyes deceive me? Or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score.
Yo! You didn't catch it!
Keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Come on!
You
didn't catch it!
It's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last.
Beautiful. Let's go.
Roquan Smith. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Hey, baby.
I see some pride in this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Mama urisa kwibhodle. Ungayikwana. Napfala. Soboko. Napfala. Good go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
To throw is Jackson. Looking to throw on second down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
And now they'll shift things around.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
Oh, Flowers. That was close. Unlucky.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. They'll score that a 36-yard. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. But that's caught at the 25.
To control the guy, I knew it was going there. Nice, nice. Hate, beautiful play, beautiful touchdown.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
After nearly 30 minutes of
not the
football,
one
that
to
touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra play, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
I know what work.
Now the extra point
Just need to be able to add it to the
and that is
defense.
going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as it kicks away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Jackson.
And that'll be off the mark.
It's not even in pass interference.
And they're
That's
not going to go
interesting.
quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Tried it.
Picked
Maybe I
up
shouldn't
by
have.
Hooker.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy
I should have, but I should have
touchdown.
spend more time on it.
Well, they matched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Let's try.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I see it.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Offense here set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tail with the lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action now. Prescott.
Shut up. Switch to the play on time. But it's fine. I got that into my quick plays now. It's annoying because I thought you could actually do that outside of online play. And it applies across, but it seems like it doesn't. Doesn't at all.
A little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
First down, Prescott.
Catch it.
Knocks the ball away. Throws it complete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
President jumping more local and applying a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Yes! Oh man, that was I messed up. I had messed up because I had covered that route so nicely. So nicely.
To the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Off the play fake, Prescott. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Okay. Nope.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that payoff in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Now Lamar changing the look. And now an audible here into something else. Here's Hill again on second down. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And a big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down. Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Down to about the 40.
Slow to cover him, Simpsons. Very slow. Will have been through.
We would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Yo.
And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So
people got blocked all over the place there.
On this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Now Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
The design that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 24 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter.
Oh shit. I dived. I must stop doing that because I was diving so I could I said second.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Beautiful sack, guys.
Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continues on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Control anyone. And I knew it was going. You just need to control someone.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Talk about a momentum shifter.
Oh shit, I pressed by mistake. Damn it.
These are the plays that win you games. And now
I pressed by mistake there.
The question becomes, how do you respond?
Running right, it's Pollard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
You. Come on, intercept, bruh! What the heck? Hamilton is literally right at you. That should have been an interception. That should have been an interception. Ah, man.
Trying to run forward, Pollard.
That should have been an interception.
He gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game. Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 2nd and 6 coming up. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Here's Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
But it's fine. We are right there.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Lonnie, actually, you've missed a couple of situations where you could have done more.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Pollard going to try the right side.
You pushed him forward.
They've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Beautiful.
Turn this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
It will open up.
Jackson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break down much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Jackson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are on the field?
Throwing, Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
One last shot for Jackson. Looking inside. It's incomplete. Defensively.
Like Andrews.
You want to take away their number 1 running option that you scouted and take away their number 1
Can't
receiver
give us what we
and see
need.
if someone else can beat you.
Who can give us what we need? Come on. Come on now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Unlucky. Unlucky, boys. Beautiful, beautiful.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more